Hello boys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to a Super Mario Party blind playthrough, Yoshi only. In this last episode we continued with this river survival game. Now we're about to finish it off, getting the last flag and obtaining the third gem that we can get from this. Let's just go ahead and play a game. Okay, so for anybody who's still new to the game, we have to go and get the mini games by popping the balloons. When we collect the mini games, we have to pop the balloons and do a bunch of other stuff. So basically, we pop balloons, get mini games, we finish them in a good time, and it adds to our time. We got a middle spot, so it's going to be kind of tricky. This is probably the hardest one of them to do. That's for sure. We got really lucky that time. 3 of the balls just landed right on top where they needed to go. So that was really nice. We got 11 because of that. Cool, we're hitting the minigames. This is probably one of the hardest ones to get S rank on. A lot of it is pretty much determined on how the CPUs decide to do. That was a better second round. We got S rank at the last one. That's nice. They were able to do a little bit better in rounds 2 and 3. Cool, the CPUs are really helping me out. For anybody who is coming to this as their first video, River Survival is all about pretty much collecting as many minigames as you can to get as high of a timer as possible. Each time you hit one of those balloons, you get a minigame. You can get up to 40 points per minigame you collect. And the goal is to just get the S rank points, which will allow you to get the most points.
Start.
Those came way too close together. There was no way I was getting those golden fish. The golden fish are sort of important, but you still have to get a lot of small fish too. Nice new record. Like I said, as you play these a lot, you start getting records a lot. Until eventually the record's very hard to beat. Yeah. Nice, so the characters actually remember. So Peach and Montiel actually were being nice to me that time. They actually moved us into that balloon there. That one's normally really tricky to do. Okay, if they switched it, I'll go for this one instead, I guess. Okay. This one is mostly an easy minigame. It's all on you to pick a card, really, and usually to pick it fast because it's easier that way, because then they don't mess you up. And the idea is, the reason why it's so easy is that the CPUs will, as I believe, almost always get that. I've never seen them make a mistake on that, on very hard. I bet if you played on a lower difficulty, it would be a little bit harder, but the very hard CPU definitely helps me get a lot of things done a lot easier.
Ready? Yeah.
Alright. So now we have to go all the way right. We have to go right on each split path if we want to get... That was a little bit faster than last time. This one looks tricky, but you can actually see where the bats are.
Finish.
Cool, that was a nice finish. No one forgot anything that time. Except for me being slow on one of the edge ones. The idea is I always take the left edge torches because those are the ones the CPUs would more than likely choose not to go for. Because they're so far out of the way. So I just go get everything that's on my left side, and that allows me to save quite a bit of time. Cool, we got the minigame. It looks like we have seen all the minigames now. Okay, I'm gonna check what these prop parts actually do. Just as I thought. A big stun, too, about 5 seconds, and no one can move if you touch a piranha plant, so definitely don't want to touch those at all. There's a couple of chill spots you can hide as well, depending on how good you are. By hiding in between them, you can avoid the plants. It's very weird. We made it even though we hit one of them. That's pretty nice. This looks like an easier pattern then, in that case. Even though we probably had to wait for all the piranha plants. The first time I played that minigame, I was actually able to sneak in between them. Like Peach being on that center and whatnot. We were able to sneak in between them. I don't know what's down this left path, so it's best to say that we should probably go for nothing else. And it's time for the penguin minigame again. This is my least favorite minigame to do fast. Because the CPUs sometimes have big problems with this. We always seem to miss one of them at the very end.
Finish.
Okay, that time was a lot faster. That was probably our fastest time yet. Once you know exactly what to do with this, this game's pretty easy. I figured out the best way to win it is to just stand still at about the center of the map and push yourself down, because when you do that, it allows you to
Ready?
yeah, okay. Cool, we got a booster pad one. So the goal here is to just hit all these boosters as much as possible. So close. Evading it, but didn't quite work. Barely got that one. Vertically, it's this one again.
Start. Finish. Clear. Ready?
Mm. So this is a nice and easy section we probably should have aimed for from the beginning. With all the speed boosters in it, seems like it'll go a lot faster than any of the other sections we had. It's if we know how to avoid the walks. I see a freeze setup. We already have a lot of time, so we'll just avoid the balloon for now and focus on evading the rocks. Wow, this one's actually a decent amount of challenging though at the end. Normally you could just hold right and they will automatically go for the... they'll automatically send you to the left, and then you could just keep on paddling over and over again to be sent to the right, but I guess they wanted to add some rocks at the end. Ooh, now we have a slight maze to deal with. Anything that's on the left is very hard to get at for me because we have to rely on the CPUs getting that for us. And mash whenever we want to go to the right, so I prefer to get stuff on the right because, see there, the balloon's on the right. So now instead of waiting, I could just do this. I'm gonna go right again. See, that allows us to get that one a lot easier. Okay. So far, this has been probably my favorite one of the 4. Because it's all skill. It reminds me of Mario Party 7. Which was my first Mario Party game I ever played. This was an 8-player minigame originally in Mario Party 8. I was a little bit shorter. Not to mention, it was obviously a team, but it was with 2 people instead of the 4 you see here. Basically, it was you taking a star rod instead. You open the chest, get a big gem. Yes, I remember now, it's a gem. You bring the gem back to the starting line, and then you win if you're the first person to do that. Can't think of the minigame off of the top of my head, but I'm sure someone might be able to remember it. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it should be a reference, but I'm mainly saying that because this minigame pretty much plays exactly like it. You carry something, in this case a bomb instead. So that's why they call it the Eye of the Neo. The thing gets a lot more cornered in. Ooh, it's that looks like a water wash thing. Maybe this is the fastest path on the far right, maybe. And we just don't know. Okay. We have enough time to finish this, so we should try and to get to the end. And this is another cool one. The only game that I can actually remember that comes from this is actually pretty old. It would come from the first ever GameCube game called Mario Party 4. And it was a 2v2 minigame you played here that was similar to it. Pretty much people had a one person had a chest, another person had a gem. You had to take that gem all the way to the end. And the basic idea is basically you had a chest with one person, and then the other person had a key. You had to find each other in the maze, and you would unlock your chest to get coins. So this game is kind of like that, but a little bit different. You still find gems, but you have to bring them to the center platform instead. Similar atmosphere, though, to it. Yeah. Yeah, so one of the Rumble games I might have been mentioning had like a balloon thing. That was a small reference to a couple of other things, but can't really figure what else. Oh, and here's the Rapid Punch they were talking about Holy crap. That is a really far plunge. That was like 6 feet in the air from a normal point standing. Alright, so hold right.
Finish.
We were able to get the S rank that time.
Clear. Ready.
This one's definitely tight, and if the CPUs do not cooperate, it's really hard to win. And you pretty much can't really make any mistakes to get S rank, at least with the CPUs. I think with very, very good humans, a score of 15 is probably possible. Maybe higher. And we are at the end.
Ready. Yes.
So now we've finished all of those. We unlocked lots of new spots as well. So all of the spots have been unlocked now. So yeah, it doesn't allow us to play again after that. Instead it goes to this cutscene because we acquired another gem. Every branch. The Gem of Courage, which looks just like Yoshi. At least Yoshi's cover. That seems like a gem Mario would pick up, but I had Mario with me, so I think that counts enough. So I actually did a couple of research studying, and after taking a look at all of the stuff... What's that question mark do? I think that's just different. Hard is now available, that's what it is. I'm probably gonna do that later, because my main focus is getting all of the gems. Oh, okay, so that gem thing is actually already done, so there must be another gem. So, I guess while we wait, we need to check each of these individual pipes. The Secret Styles, Toad's Rec Room. We obviously can't just joke around. We will be able to... Yeah. Now, I don't think we could actually do this one because of the fact that we need 2 systems to actually do that, so... Me guessing it's best to just stick with all the other ones, which there are 3 games we could play here. And you can play all... So it looks like a lot of these games can be played with just 2 systems. That's pretty cool. So that's that secret, and that's pretty much a special thing. Oh, I think I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Oh, this is on my marathon. I did say I would do this at one point, and... Oh, okay, I see now. I can't actually do it unless I have a membership. I want to do games without membership whenever possible, so yeah, looks like we're not doing that. So, ooh. Oh, so... You could swap out character if you choose to by talking to them, and if you talk to them, you could actually have them join your party. So that's how you unlock new characters in this game. That's cool. I don't want to swap out any characters, though. Okay, we need to apply some stickers. Let's see. Alright. So we get a couple of stickers here. The easiest part to probably start is, since it doesn't really have... Let's give it some character life. Mario, go right there. I'm gonna actually split a couple things up too. Can't really put a dice lock in here. That doesn't really match the idea. Let's put Luigi right next to Mario. Let's put, Hi, Bowser Jr. I'm gonna put him in here, right next to Penguin. So this is one of the new features that was added in, apparently. Let's put, if I could put this on Bowser Jr. like this, maybe that will show something. That'd be cool. Oh, that bow actually gives me a really cool idea. Let's put in Daisy. I don't know why, but I always liked Daisy more than Peach. I probably should have said that earlier, but yeah. Expand. Okay, so now I can see all the stickers I have. I wish there was a Yoshi one in here. How about right here? It's kind of hard to fit on a character, but maybe we could fit it on like a weaker one. Or actually, wait. Obviously doesn't look right. Let's put Bowser right in the middle. What does it say? Right. Rotate. So we can rotate it. Ah! See, I knew something was wrong. Time to make all these smaller. And we need to rotate that a little bit better. Ah, thank you. That one's a little bit better. I'll keep the others at normal. I'll keep the others at normal size because it's really hard to do this otherwise, but we could make them smaller as well. Let's just keep everyone else. Let's just make Mario Luigi a little bit tinier and then just do that. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Back. Save and quit, yes. Alright. Does that get me anything? Okay. So that's all the secret pipes there. What do you have for me? Oh, so there's a secret I can't unlock. Oh, Bertle's back from Mario Party 8. So what happens if I talk to her? I actually don't like Montimo. I'm not sure if you've heard, but I'm kind of was joking about the thing. I liked Montimo for quite a bit, but he doesn't really seem to belong a lot in my Mario Party. Seeing Bertle here makes... Okay. Ooh. I'd rather have the ore because it helps me roar faster. Ooh, so this is a rare... So this is a new item now. So now I can use a gold... Okay, so that was actually an unlockable. That's cool. I completely forgot that existed. There are games... So the rec room on the green side is basically systems we play with too. So unfortunately we are actually forced to do Partner Party now. Partner Party is pretty much a team-based battle mode of Partner Pad. Maybe there's a... Okay, I really need to know if I could like swap out my characters all the time. Okay, Oh. Oh, we do actually have another character that comes here. Donkey Kong. I like Donkey Kong more than Monty Mo, because he's one of the classic six that used to play with us a lot. Okay, I need to swap Monty Mo out. I did say I was kind of joking about the character swap, but yeah, I think it's time to do that. Yeah. I really wish Birdo was actually a playable character. I think that was removed. I think Birdo was first introduced in like Mario Party 7 or something. But anyways, I should probably stop moving and show off the partner party. One trick is to split up across the different islands. Okay, so in Partner Party, we both play as a team. This is similar to the Mario Party 4 team battle mechanism. This was first introduced in Mario Party 4, and it pretty much played like the original game, but it was a little bit different. Instead, you play in teams of 2. One of the CPUs teams up with you, and you actually both have to go around getting stars. Because of this, just going to the normal strategy just doesn't work correctly. So what you want to do is you want one person, I guess, to focus on items, and then you want each of you to split up into different sections. So if one of you goes left, then the other should go right, etc., etc. Because splitting up seems to help out a lot, and that'll allow you to do a lot of stuff. That mode pretty much became available for a while until Mario Party 8. After that, they stopped introducing it. It looks like it is back once again in this game. They call it partner play instead of team battle. That's what it was in the original. And they also changed the way these boards are. Maybe they are a little bit quicker. Let's see. Just checking the turns to let myself know what to do, and it looks like we're going to be going for 20 turns again. Which means it's going to take long. This is what I was worried about, because doing all of this again is going to take a while. But I think we're up to it. If we're ready to like take an eternity and a half, then yes. Okay, before I mess anything up, I'm going to end the episode. I'll probably talk more about Partner Party later. It's just this mode was in the original Mario Parties. It was first introduced into Mario Party 4, where 2 of you played against two of your opponents, and the overall team that had the most stars and coins would win. It was pretty broken, as you might have guessed, because if you knew exactly what you were doing, you could destroy the CPU in that mode. There are a lot of times where one team would just end up winning overall. It was very rare that it was close. So maybe this mode will be easier for us, but you never know. If you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.